Alonso Realanda, the national hero of the Philippines, was born on June 19, 1861 in Calamba, Laguna. Rizal's father, Francisco Mercado Rizal, was born on May 11, 1818 in Binyan, Laguna. He is an industrious farmer whom Rizal called a model of fathers. Rizal's mother, Teodora Alonso Realanda, was born on November 8, 1826 in Manila. She is a highly cultured and accomplished woman whom Rizal called loving and prudent mother.
Saturnina or Neneng, the eldest, Pasiano or Uto, the only brother of Jose Rizal and the second child, Narcisa or Sisa, the third child, Olympia or Ipia, the fourth, Lucia, the fifth, Maria or Biang, the sixth, Jose Rizal or Pepe, the second son and the seventh child, Concepcion or Concha, the eighth child and the first sorrow of Jose Rizal because of her death at age of 3, Josefa or Pangkoy, the ninth child, an epileptic and old maid, Trinidad or Trining, the 10th child and an old maid like her sister Josefa, and the youngest is Soledad or Choleng. Segunda Katigbak was her puppy love. Unfortunately, his first love was engaged to be married to a townmate, Manuel Luz. After his admiration for a short girl in the person of Segunda, then came Leonor Valenzuela, a tall girl from Pagsanha. Leonor Rivera, his sweetheart for 11 years, played the greatest influence in keeping him from falling in love with other women during his travel. Consuelo Ortiga Irey, the prettiest of Don Pablo Ortiga's daughters, fell in love with him. He dedicated to her A La Señorita, which became one of his best poems. He fell in love with her, and Consuelo apparently asked him for romantic verses. Osei-san, a Japanese samurai's daughter, taught Rizal the Japanese art of painting known as sumie. She also helped Rizal improve his knowledge of Japanese language. If Rizal was a man without a patriotic mission, he would have married this lovely and intelligent woman and lived a stable and happy life with her in Japan because Spanish legation offered him a lucrative job there. Gertrude, a blue-eyed and buxom girl, was the oldest of the 3 Beckett daughters. She fell in love with Rizal, but Rizal suddenly left London for Paris to avoid Gertrude, who was seriously in love with him. Rizal, having lost Leonor Rivera, entertained the thought of courting other ladies. But Nelly and Rizal's love affair unfortunately did not end in marriage. It failed because Rizal refused to be converted to the Protestant faith, as Nelly demanded, and Nelly's mother did not like a physician without enough paying clientele to be a son-in-law. The lovers, however, parted as good friends when Rizal left Europe. In 1890, Rizal moved to Brussels because of the high cost of living in Paris. In Brussels, he lived in the boarding house of the 2 Jacobi sisters. In time, Suzanne and Rizal fell deeply in love with each other. Suzanne cried when Rizal left Brussels and wrote him when he was in Madrid. In the last days of February 1895, while still in Dapitan, Rizal met an 18-year-old petite Irish girl with bold blue eyes, brown hair, and a happy disposition. Rizal was physically attracted to her. Rizal asked Josephine to marry him, but she was not yet ready to make a decision due to her responsibility to the blind Taufer. Rizal, upon the advice of his family and friends, and with Josephine's consent, took her as his wife even without the church blessings. Josephine later gave birth prematurely to a stillborn baby, a result of some incidents, which might have shocked or frightened her. No Lime Tangere is the first novel written by Jose Rizal in 1884 in Madrid and was finished in 1887. This novel came from the Latin phrase that means touch me not, and is taken from the Gospel of John chapter 20 verses 13 to 17, and was dedicated to his fatherland, Philippines. El Filibusterismo is the second novel written by Rizal on October 1887 in Calamba, Laguna, and was finished on March 21, 1891 in Biarritz. This novel was dedicated to the three martyr priests, the Gomburza. Mi Ultimo Adios, or My Last Farewell, is a poem written by Philippine national hero Dr. Jose Rizal on the eve of his execution by firing squad on December 30, 1896. The piece was one of the last notes he wrote before his death. On December 29, 1896, Captain Rafael Dominguez read the death sentence of Rizal. At 6:30 a.m. on the 30th of December was the death march to Bagong Bayan, and at exactly 7:03 a.m., Rizal died at age of 35 years, 5 months, and 11 days.